Yo, what is up guys, this is TyrantX1 here and welcome to another My Viewpoint sort of episode. It's been more than a month now since the Nintendo Switch and Zelda Breath of the Wild have come out, and you're probably wondering where I am with these sort of things, like wondering if I'm actually going to be doing the Zelda review or not at all. Now, I want to talk about the Nintendo Switch and the Zelda game, while also trying to say that I'm not probably going to be reviewing this game or getting a Nintendo Switch anytime soon whatsoever, probably not even in this year at all. And there's a lot of things to talk about that. Start with the Nintendo Switch. This is a new product that Nintendo has released, but from what I'm looking at, it doesn't seem like right now it's worth my time and money, mainly because it's only just come out, and there's only just one game for it, which is technically Zelda, which is the only game that is worth getting for it. But there's a lot of other things too. There is some nice features to the Nintendo Switch, to the fact that you can use it pretty much anywhere that you can, as long as it's an internet connection, that it's portable and stuff like that. But other than that, everything else is sort of like not really feeling like it's worth it. From what I've seen, there's been quite a lot of bugs and glitches to do with the game system as of late, and yeah, it's just like, and the fact that for online capabilities, it's really confusing and stupid, that the fact that you have to use your phone or something like that just so you can like get online. And the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo isn't really making me feel like I'm getting into this Nintendo Switch. I'm not really even trying to get a new console at the moment. Well, I'm trying to get a PS4, but other than that, I'm not really bothered about getting a Nintendo console as of right now. Considering it's only one game to get, I might wait for the Nintendo Switch to release more games before I might think about it, but right now I'm not in the forte of wanting to get one. It just doesn't feel like it's worth my time and money, and I feel like after I've played the Zelda game, it'll pretty much be lying there gathering dust for whenever the next big Nintendo Switch game will come out, and that could be a long time for me, I don't know. So yeah, if you're expecting me to get a Nintendo Switch anytime soon, yeah, you're probably massively mistaken, because even then, I'm not really bothered about the Nintendo Switch anyway. I wasn't really hyped to begin with when it was announced or when it even released. Especially considering after the Wii and the Wii U, I wasn't really particularly thinking this console would be a game changer at all, to be honest. And it's pretty much been, the outcome of it seems to be exactly the same as the Wii U and the Wii. Like, it was a good concept, but when it was executed, it didn't go as smoothly as they thought it was going to be. But yeah, so if I'm gonna so me getting a Nintendo Switch isn't really gonna be happening anytime soon whatsoever. Now the second part is the new Zelda game, Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now I know this is a game people have been waiting for a very long time now, and it has had numerous amount of delays. I'm not saying the game is bad in any way whatsoever, and that's not my main reason for not getting the Zelda game, the new Zelda game. It's mainly getting a Nintendo Switch, but the new Zelda game is sort of, let's just say, it's the only game that's available right now on Nintendo Switch that's at least worth my time. I know it's a big open world game, but the main thing I want to avoid is the bullshit of Nintendo's copyright system. Nintendo is completely awful for this kind of business tactic. Basically meaning any kind of game I ever thought about even reviewing on like a Nintendo type game is just gonna get freaking taken down, mainly because Nintendo are dicks when it comes to people reviewing their stuff. We've seen this multiple times to other game reviewers out there. This is the main reason why I have been avoiding Nintendo games, and why you probably have not seen me do one of them games as of late or at all. It's mainly because I don't want to get taken down by Nintendo's bullshit as well. which is why I'm pretty much going to be avoiding Nintendo games pretty much until I find a way around this, which probably will be never. So yeah, I don't think Zelda: The Breath of the Wild is a bad game at all. I think it would be a very interesting game, seeing as other open world games I've played have been very interesting, and I think this could be another interesting one too. Apart from a few nitpicks here and there that I'm seeing, and then the whole thing about people whining about Jim Sterling's score on it, which I think is a bit too much for you guys to whine about. I mean, Jim Sterling has his own opinions of the game. Everyone has their own opinions of the game, and I respect Jim's opinion of the game along with whoever else reviews the game. And yeah, that's that. So I do want to try out the new Zelda game, but to get a new console just to play one game isn't worth it, in my opinion, as of right now. Until the Switch at least releases a few more decent games that could be worthwhile my time. As right now I'm currently getting through Mass Effect Andromeda, which is taking a lot longer than I expected. I'm just about halfway through the game and I've been playing it for like 2 weeks now. I mean, I've been on and off at times. I mean, I really have started grinding a lot on it now and getting somewhere, but I don't think I'll be expecting my review of that game anytime soon until probably a week from now, maybe, probably more than a week, so yeah, it's going to take me some more time. But oh no, I do think Zelda: The Breath of the Wild is a game I probably will try at some point in the future, don't know when, probably in a year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3. Yeah, 3 years. I'm a guy, yeah, I'm one of those guys who takes their time and really wants to make sure that the thing I'm getting is worth my time. And getting a new console and one game for it right now doesn't necessarily seem like the right decision, especially considering I want to get a different console which has much more games that I want to play and that are much more interesting and might be worth my time. So yeah, I feel like this is I'm being a bit harsh on Zelda: The Breath of the Wild, but I'm not really. I don't have any like hate against it. The only thing I have against it is not even the game itself, it's mainly like Nintendo's business tactics with people reviewing their games and stuff like that. That's the annoying thing. I do want to play Nintendo games, it's just that the consoles they've made as of late just don't feel worth my time at all. Like, this is the reason why I want to get a PS4 and a PC before getting any Nintendo consoles whatsoever. So yeah, so if you're expecting me to like do a review of Zelda Breath of the Wild before the end of this year, don't expect much from me, to be honest. There's a lot of other games out there that I want to put my time and effort into before I even get anywhere near to getting a Nintendo Switch. So yeah, that's pretty much my viewpoint on the Nintendo Switch and Zelda Breath of the Wild. So yeah. So that is my viewpoint on the whole Nintendo Switch Zelda Breath of the Wild situation. I am hopefully going to be able to do more Viewpoint type episodes. As I said in the last Viewpoint episode that I did before, but hopefully I'll be doing more of these type of videos later on over time of the year, because I know it's a lot more controversial type of things that I do want to talk about, and I am thinking of a few other things that I want to do as well. I might make an update video at some point saying stuff about this in case you're interested, because I do have other things I want to do other than just game reviews. I want to do more than just that. True, that might hamper my schedule in some ways, but hey, I want to do more things than just game reviews. Game reviews take time, but these other ideas I have may not take as long compared to the game reviews, but hopefully there'll be more content for you guys at least, and it might be giving me something else to talk about that'll probably be just as interesting or not. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Leave a like down below, comment on what you think of the Nintendo Switch and Breath of the Wild and stuff like that. Subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next random video.